Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pink Brothers Show. Today, we're going to be looking at Gears of War 5 tech test. Technically, it's an alpha. It's not even in beta right now, but this is just what they call a tech test to see what it is that they should improve on, I guess. But I'm gonna just lay over. I'm gonna put like me playing some Gears of War 5 King of the Hill stuff. But I just want to get right into it. First impressions. Honestly, this game feels kind of strange. It feels kind of wonky. I mean, the movement feels a little bit stiff. Obviously, if you've played Gears of War 4, then you know the movement, the wall bouncing, is kind of. It feels pretty good. It feels like you're more in control. In this game, it doesn't feel like you're in control. It just feels more like, I like a first-person shooter, like a Twitch shooter. That's what it feels like. It feels like this game is catered to those who play more first-person than third-person. Now, I've been a Gears fan since Gears of War 1. I have played it competitively. Like, I played multiplayer since Gears of War 2. Now, from 2 to 3, I feel like 3 is like the best version of Gears. It was very fast paced. It was very tactical. You were able to, basically control your character in the way you want to control it. In Gears of War 4, it is also fast, but it's kind of weird. It's like kind of slow at the same time. Like when you're in an Asher battle, you really can't do the side to side run. I mean, I still do it because people don't really expect it, but you can't really do it as fast as in Gears of War 3. It's still a good maneuver. But for this game, when I try to do the side to side, it feels like there's a slight delay when I do it. Like you'll see it in the footage. There's like a slight delay when I go left or right, and my camera just wants to snap to the direction I'm looking at automatically. Like I don't have really that much control like I would in the other games. Also the kill feed. Honestly, just tell me the kill feed on the like top right hand corner how they always do it. Don't give me this like elimination. I don't need to know that I eliminated somebody. It like covers up like I mean the screen. I guess the screen is like right here in front of you, right? But it covers up a small portion on the bottom of the screen that you don't really need it. You don't really need it. Just leave it to the kill feed. The kill feed is doing its job. It's properly doing its job. The Lancer. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the Lancer, but I do feel like it's so weird that I can get headshots with a Lancer now. That being said, there's also hit markers. I don't really think Gears needed a hit marker. Honestly, it just if the feedback was good already. You get an audio clue that you've hit the person, and also you see the blood come out the person. But it's just so strange that now there's a hit marker thing. And it's the game mode. Well, actually, yeah, we should talk about the game mode. The game modes, what they have up is for ranked is King of the Hill and escalation. Obviously, King of the Hill, capture the ring, move on until you win. Escalation, you need 3 rings to capture simultaneously, and then you win the round. Now, the arcade playlist, honestly, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen this. I mean, it's like gun game, but I don't know, with a mixture of arms race too, I guess. But you buy the guns, so it's zombies. Whatever. So the whole point of the arcade playlist is it's on social, so there's no ranks. You have to get a certain amount of kills in order for you to buy your next gun. Now each character that you choose has a certain weapon to that character. The purchasing of weapons that you get is random. So let's say for instance I was playing with a hunter, a swarm hunter, and the left side is for a random weapon, and if you press up is also for a random weapon, and it's all catered to how many kills you get. 2, 4, 6. 6 being the max number of kills you need to get like the best weapon for that character. But when you choose that weapon, it's random. So I would click on the left stick to purchase a weapon, and it would be like you would purchase an overkill. So you can use that overkill, but once you die, once you get destroyed, because eventually you will, you lose that weapon. You lose the purchased weapon that you just had. Like it just goes away, and then you have to redo it again. You gotta get 2 more kills, 4 more kills, or 6 more kills. Some have snipers and so on and so forth. So I just feel like it's a weird way to play. So you're just incentivizing people to, I don't know, just camp and wait until you get your kills. Also, the smokes. The smokes, it's impact now. So you just throw the smokes and it blows up, but there's no stun feature there. It just obstructs your vision. And before, I mean, in Gears of War, all of them, the smoke was used to stun the player so you have enough time to go into the ring and break it. But now, since the smoke literally does nothing, the smoke, you just literally throw it, blows up, obstructs your vision, doesn't stun the opponent, doesn't do anything. It's I don't feel like I use it now. Like I guess I'll just use it just to like throw it. Like you see in my clips that I'd rather just run in there, because running in there seems like a more viable option than throwing my smoke. It's basically the same thing. I just feel like they were really catering to like COD players, to like Twitch shooters. I don't it doesn't feel good. It doesn't, I mean, I guess you can see this video as me complaining, but it just doesn't feel good. The footage that you'll be seeing is what I've went through. But as for everything else, I mean, there's not really much to talk about. I guess the Swarm, I mean, I'm still used to the Swarm. I like the additions of the new characters. I feel like in Gears of War 4, the Swarm was basically like the same thing in different versions. Like one would have 2 spikes, and then another one would have just like 1 spike on their heads. This one now, there's like they're wearing stuff. They have like some cloaks on their heads and stuff. But yeah, I guess this is mostly just a gameplay review, because I mean, obviously it's on alpha. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna just repeat myself. It's on alpha. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they fine tune it just a little bit more. And I just want to be able to play this game like how I played in Gears of War 4. I mean, I'm not the best wall bouncer, but I use it. I usually mostly to leave a certain situation, you know, to regroup. And in this game, when I was wall bouncing, it was a little stiff. It felt like really slow. Like you'll see a portion where I'm wall bouncing, it just felt really slow. It just felt like I was going side to side. I had to literally look at where I'm going to instead of look where I wanted to go. In Gears of War 4, I can just easily just left and right. I don't really need to touch my analog stick. But I guess to each their own. I know people are gonna like this game. I know people like the feeling of the Nasher in this game. I've already seen some talk about how they like the feedback of the hit markers. I really don't. I don't feel like you needed the hit markers. I understand Gears of War had their problems with the Nasher before. Sometimes the Nasher wouldn't be hitting. They'd be doing low percentages and stuff. But the hit markers really was not necessary. You just point and shoot. I don't know how difficult that is. I guess Gears of War is a very high skill ceiling. But it just feels like more often than not, I'm just like bodying people. Like, it's just so easy to kill somebody now. Literally anybody can kill anybody right now. You know, there's really no need for like higher skilled players on your team anymore when you're just shooting somebody and they go down almost instantly. A shot, maybe 2 shots. But if you just shoot him like once, not even, you don't even have to be like super close to them. You shoot him once, they get decimated. It's so weird. The button layouts as well. They have a dedicated melee button, but also a dedicated chainsaw button. That's just the weirdest thing to me ever in my life. Hold RB to chainsaw. Why can't you just leave it on the same button? There was no need to switch the button layout. And let's say the two pieces back. You can easily just slap somebody and then nasher them. I don't really have a problem with that. That doesn't really bother me. But it's so strange that you can't recover from melees that much. Like, you can just keep meleeing somebody, and that person literally can't do much. Because there's a stun animation for like a few seconds, but your melee is faster than their stun animation. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's see. I already talked about movement and stuff, but yeah, I mean, positives. Honestly, I think they can tune this more. This can be really good. This is gonna be a pick up and play game. Honestly, I think that people can be, they can easily pick up this game and just play it. There's no really skills needed. The you know the game as of right now, as it stands, first impressions, like I said, as it stands, just feels way too easy for competitive Gears players. It feels like really too easy. My first game, I dropped 52 kills, but like it's so strange because in Gears of War 4, I'm usually around the 30-40 area, because there's more skilled player base on Gears of War 4. So hopefully that player base will go to Gears 5. If not, if they don't go to Gears 5, it'll probably be like another Judgment. I'll stay on Gears 4. I love Gears 4 right now. Sure, Gears 4 gives me headaches. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does give me a lot of headaches. But as of right now, I think it's a better option for skilled players. But if you want to just have fun and enjoy Gears of War 5, enjoy Gears of War 5. You know. This is just one person's critique of a video game franchise that they love. I love Gears of War. Been a fan since it first came out. I loved it. Loved Gears 1, and then played competitively in Gears 2. And I stayed with it till this day. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this review doesn't go on for too long. We'll be right back.